Here's the sleeper retaining wall part 2, pretty much finished. Gravel border here. And the steps, go back to the steps again. I've made them a bit wider. Obviously these are framed up sleepers all the way. Your base has to be solid and cemented in. And they're filled. About a third of the sleeper membrane underneath. The customer wanted pea gravel, which is a bit of a pain. I'd put in something a bit more decorative. But the problem with the pea gravel is that I've had to use small bags for the access to this place, and at least a quarter of the bag is sand and soil, so every time you're putting a bag down, you're putting down soil for plants to grow in, weeds to grow in. So I've had to wash every bag. Got a system with it crated up with some wire mesh. Dipped that in the wheelbarrow, sprayed it a bit for each one. So that's a bit of a pain, but at least you're not putting down on your membrane stuff for things to grow in. Also, the customer wanted a bark topping on this. Is going to be a rose garden with roses growing around the trunks, and we're going to have dovecotes on the top of the trunks as well, which will be nice for the pigeons. But because it's all bark, it's going to be a bit boring, so I thought it'd be a good idea to run these flower beds down the side. Just run a extra piece of post, 8 inches added on, and some 8x2 well treated, but everything is membraned on each side, and the beds are about 8 inches but with a complete membrane around them, and underneath that is the drainage all the way down to the drainage pipe. So that's it, pretty complete. Be nice to see things growing in there. I think the wee dogs are kicking the bark over there already, but this should look quite nice as soon as things start growing. Might make another video. Cheers.